I'm looking at you with, I don't know, $10 million worth of diamonds and gold and everything, and then I'm looking at your shoes that are just a disaster. Now, you explain to me, what's with these shoes all taped up looking tacky?
You see, well, to some people they might say it's tacky, but there's a message in these shoes. You see, these shoes keep me humble. If you recall last time that we met, I had these shoes. They wasn't in that bad of a shape, you know. But these shoes are handed down through my family. My father wore them, my brothers wore them, and things like that. So they keep me humble, keep me and let me remember that I have a brothers and sisters back in Chicago, not doing to where I got mother and father that I must take care of. So you see, out in Hollywood, and especially all the money that I'm making now, it's so easy for me to get caught up in all these material stuff and forget where I'm come from. So wherever I'm whether I'm with a governor or a mayor or a reception or whatever, when I look down at my shoes, they let me know, hey, I can't get too carried away here. So it keeps me level. As I say, I want to keep my feet on the ground and my head toward heaven.
Are those the only shoes you have, T?
No, I have other shoes, but you know, these shoes just put emphasis on where I'm at. Sometimes I'll be in gym shoes and things like that, but when I go out personal appearance, I wear these shoes because there's a message in there.
Now, people look at you and the jewelry and the diamonds and everything, and I'm sure that some people, if they don't say it to your face, they think, you know, okay, why doesn't he feed hungry people with all the loot that it takes for these?
You say, well, I don't know. Well, evidently those people, they don't read about me. They don't know nothing about Mr. T. You know, I just was on the Battle Network Stars, ABC, NBC, and CBS. I won $10,000. I gave it to my church. I just fed, for Thanksgiving, just fed 500 citizens that's in homes and whatnot, because the guy was one, he said, where would I get this money from? So I sent $2,500 to feed them. You know, so but like I said, but I'm not gonna go into all the history with all I do, you know, because the people can always think things or whatever. Even if I just told you what I'm doing, people say, well, that's just a front. He ain't doing it, you know. But God knows. I can't lie to God. I can lie to you, but I can't lie to God. Why do you think I'm keep getting so much? Last time we talked, I didn't have this much. Now I'm getting more, and if we meet again next year, I will have more. Why? Because the Bible says, "Blessed be the cheerful giver." I'm thanking God that I can able to give so much. That's why I get so much. They say when you give, it comes back to you, pressed down, shaking together, and running over. And it's running over. I turn out more offers than the average guy get because I give so much.
You know,
I can't beat God giving. I get so far this year, I gave over $100,000 already. But don't get me wrong, I don't want people out there in the audience to write me a letter and say, Mr. T, I need $100, this and that. No, don't go like that. I channel my money to my church, you know. So like I said, I don't want people get the wrong idea that's come running to me for money. It don't go like that. It goes like Jesus said, if we give a man a fish, you feed him for the day. If I teach you to fish, I'll feed you for a lifetime. If you ain't been coming to church, you know, don't come out and say, well, Mr. T, I believe in God too. You know, it don't go like that. That's why the Bible says only the pure in heart shall see God. You know, if you ain't been serving God, you ain't going to get nothing, you know.
Mr. T, your movie now, DC Cab, I think that it's just a hoot of a movie. And I think that young people particularly are just going to have a ball with the movie. But there's one thing that disappoints me, and I'm very honest with you. And that's why I love talking with you, because we're honest with one another. I personally am very disappointed that that's an R-rated movie, because it eliminates the biggest audience. I mean, your fans are these young kids, and they can't go because it's rated R.
I know I was a little disappointed myself, you know, because I look at the fact that now I have a cartoon series and the little kids want to see, a lot of little kids watching on the A-Team and things like that. So that sort of bothers me, you know, and I tried to do my part of telling the producers and director we can cut down on some of the language in the movie, you know, but that's the thing that makes it R-rated movie, you know, but as for my part, I can still say I walked through mud but still came out clean, you know, because the character I play, you know, but, you know, it just sort of bothers me, but, you know.
Well, you don't have total control, I know that.
Right.
Yeah, but at least I'm glad to know it bothers you, too.
Right.
A-Team, of course, is such a phenomenal hit, and we carry it on our station as an NBC affiliate. Now, there are rumors that George Peppard really is a little bit ticked off that you seem to have so much of the focus. True or false?
That sounds like a false statement to me. Did George Peppard say that?
No, sir, I have not talked with him, but I mean, that's the rumor we hear.
See, that's what rumors always start, you know. See, until you get to the source, you know, that's why most of the time I don't even answer questions when people bring things like that up to me, you know, because me and George Peppard is very tight, you know. So unless George told me that, you know, then it'd be different. But as long as there's rumors and whatnot, there can always be rumors. Know why? Because we are hot now. People are going to try to break up this happy family. They said we wouldn't last 2 weeks. Now we lasting long and long. They get mad at that. Those other people, you know, it's the same thing they done to Jesus, try to undercut him. So they try everything they can to try to break us up, and they can't. So now this is coming. I'm not surprised about this here, that we're going to get critics coming this way and that way. Rumors. Who started? Nobody know who started, but it's there, you see? It always. But that lets me know that we are hot. Because if we wasn't hot, they wouldn't be coming at us like that.
Well, see, that's why it's wonderful to have a chance to talk to you personally and get your opinion. And A-Team, I guess, is just going to roll right along, huh?
It's going to roll right along because the people have caught on to it, because we don't kill nobody, we don't hurt nobody. We're a fun-loving bunch of guys. We have fun, and we entertain people the nice way. We don't curse. You don't see no sex in there and whatnot. We just having a good old slapstick fun, and people can relate to that. They need that in these times of trials and tribulations.
Well, Mr. T, it's wonderful to see you again. I do enjoy talking with you, and I hope that DC Cab is a big hit, and, you know, we'll try to do what we can to tell people about it's mainly R for the language, and
right.
we all know that the kids hear that, but we'll get the word out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Lovely to see you.
God bless you.
You too.